We doing another one of these, boys. Trust me, we doing another one. Right. They just announced all of the add-ons that have been changed for the PTB, for the pig. Apparently there's over 1,000 add-ons for all of the killers. They went through everything. I'm very, very, very impressed, because that must have taken a lot of work. There's some stuff in here that I would very much like to show people, and I feel like that's something people want to see. I did a quick one yesterday. I'm going to go through the entire list right now. Both gears have been changed. Bag of gears, the green one, which adds 1.6 seconds to the jigsaw box and allows you to put the trap on much quicker, has gone from 20% quicker application to 50%. That's the change. Crate of gears has had 10% taken off of it. So I don't know what the exact change is. Initially, it added 3.5 seconds to search time on jigsaw boxes. That was 43%, now it's gone down to 33%. I don't know if that goes to 3 seconds or 3.2 seconds. You'd have to tell me. Taking off 10% doesn't seem too crazy, but that was the change. Someone can tell me the exact mathematics, because DBD deals with add-ons in a specific way. So for example, you would take the base, add an add-on, which takes off a percentage of that base, and then add another add-on that would take off the percentage of the now affected new value. You don't just take it off the base, otherwise you'd have some add-ons that could take off 100% of a cooldown or whatever, right? Tamper timer has been changed. Instead of 2 minutes, it's now 2 minutes 10, it looks like. The default timer is 2 minutes and 30. Tamper timer brought it down to 2 minutes, now it's 2 minutes 10. Rule set number 2. It is no longer a pink, it is down to a purple. Ultra rare to rare. Amanda's letter. Jigsaw box reduction removed. Okay. Instead of 2 boxes, there's now 4 boxes. You still only have 1 trap. And the aura has been changed from 12 meters to 16 meters. Could you not have given us 4 boxes and 2 traps? Could you not have done that? It's still really only relevant on an indoor map then, because those, you need that slowdown. That's a tragedy. I read that the first time and I thought it said all the traps are still there. That's a tragedy. 4 boxes, 1 trap, 16 meters aura reading up from 12 meters. John's medical file. Increased crouch moving speed. That means that the speed that you move while crouching is up by 6%. Presumably, that goes from 90%, which is 2% slower than carry speed, by the way, up to 96%, which is still 4% slower than survivors. Razor wires. Failing a jigsaw box skill check while uninjured will injure the survivor. That is cool. That is really, really cool. That means the box, honestly, that's awesome. It means you have an actual penalty. You have an actual consequence for missing the skill checks. Workshop grease. I'm pretty sure that is just the old videotape. Ambush attack charge speed by 50%. That means there's only... that would imply that, unless I'm wrong, that means that there's only 1 add-on that changes the charge speed. So it's gone from a brown to a yellow. Okay, so it looks like they've made it so that there's only 1 videotape-like add-on, and it's gone from a brown to a yellow. Okay, well that makes sense. So they just... Okay, so that's literally just videotape, but they changed the name. Last will. Instead of adding another trap, ambush attack movement speed is increased by 6%. Time to charge is increased by 66%. So let's have a look at this. By base, it takes 0.5 seconds to ambush. And this adds 66% to charging the ambush. So it now takes over 1.25 seconds to ambush, but you move 6% faster. That seems interesting. I'm only reading the numbers. I'm not going to the PTB to test these. I'll just play them on the live, but I want to talk about them now. So it goes from 0.75 base charging plus 66%, which would presumably be well over a second, and you get an extra 6% of speed. I don't know what the attack movement speed is. It doesn't look like the wiki even tells you. It says the charge time is 0.5, the cooldowns on a successful hit are 3 seconds, miss is 2 seconds, duration is 2 seconds. Interesting, so it doesn't look like the wiki actually tells you what that 6% will be added to. Interlocking razor, similar to razor wires. Missing a skill check while injured will inflict deep wound. So anyone who misses skill check is going to get really bullied by these 2 add-ons, which is good. They should be paying a consequence. Jigsaw's annotated plan, which used to give you an extra box at the expense of an extra 20 seconds. So it would give you plus 1 box, so 5 boxes, and instead of 2 minutes and 30, you'd have 2 minutes 50. which was often paired with an extra box with Jigsaw Sketch. So you'd have 6-box pig with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to check all those. Now it adds a reverse bear trap, and the death timer is increased by 10 seconds. So 2 minutes and 40. Whenever a gen is completed, you get those 10 seconds back on any active timer. That's kind of cool, and that's what people have been talking about for ages. People would always say, oh, well, it would be really cool if when a trap got active, you'd lose 10 seconds. That's great. If someone does 2 gens, you've already lost a good chunk of your time. That's not bad. That's interesting. That's the thing. It's interesting and unique. Jigsaw Sketch. Oh, baby. I see what this is. They've made it so that the extra box add-ons are gone and they've been changed to extra traps. So you can now have 6 traps, which is not going to be useful, let me tell you. There won't be any point running 6 trap pig. Running 5 at high MMR, you don't get 5 on, I'll tell you that much. Trying to be careful with them, you don't get 5 on most of the time. Sometimes I don't even get 4 on. Jigsaw Sketch increases available reverse bear traps by 1. When a survivor wearing a reverse bear trap is on a gen, you can see the gen. Okay. And as we saw yesterday, a videotape, survivors begin the trial with reverse bear traps installed. Rarity is gone from a yellow to an ultra rare, which is a pink. Which goes to what people were saying yesterday, where running the new videotape with the new rule set number 2, which is just now a purple instead of a red, seems like a very good idea, because they'll have traps on, but they'll waste all that time looking for boxes and blah blah blah. That seems like a good combo. Or exhausted. You still have exhausted, and we don't know if videotape gives you more traps. Presumably it doesn't. If it just gives you 4 at the beginning, running it with exhausted to get a good chunk of pressure seems like the best idea, but just using all 4 traps at the beginning of the trial was not a good idea in my opinion. Those are the changes. I like most of them. Honestly, they changed tempered timer, 10 seconds. Okay. They changed creator gears. I don't even... How much would it be? A second at best? Maybe 2 seconds? Bag of gears gets a buff. Rule set goes down. Amanda's letter gets a buff, although a little one. I guess at least one person has to deal with 4 boxes. Cool. There's some cool stuff in here like movement speed while crouched. Awesome. Attack charge speed. Attack movement speed by 6%. We'll see how that goes. You still have to... your charge time will go up, so we'll see how that goes when I play it. These are interesting. I just wanted to... I don't know. We did it yesterday. I showed you guys. Not everyone's on Twitter. Not everyone's looking at the PTB. Not everyone can access the PTB. If I'm the pig guy, then here's your news. You know, I want to actually share with my YouTube channel and we can discuss these. You know, I don't know what my favorite one in here is. What's my favorite one? Oh, I'll tell you what my favorite one is. It is the new razor wires. Failing a skill check while uninjured will injure you. That's my new favorite one. That's awesome. It gives you a consequence. You'd love for some of these to be base kit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if rule set, the new razor wires, and maybe something else was base kit? That's how you make her like god tier. But you know, it is what it is. I like the add-ons. I like the changes. Some stuff's gone up, some stuff's gone down, and we've got some new unique stuff. Let me know what your favorite one is. Are you playing the PTB? I'm not, because it'll be laggy, the queues will be long, blah blah blah. I'm just going to complain some more. This is good stuff. I wanted to share with you. This is good stuff. And this definitely wasn't added in post. If you have any questions, if you want live feedback, if you want some pig content, we're live every day. 10 PM UK time, 5 PM Eastern every day. That's a few hours from now. 10 PM UK, 5 PM Eastern, live on Twitch, CMWinter, twitch.tv/CMWinter. You want pig content? There's only one guy who gives you pig content. It's me. There's only one pig main in the world. It's me. Twitch.tv/CMWinter, 10 PM UK, 5 PM Eastern.